Okay, and I'll pull this one up. Ta-da! This one. Nope. Oh, okay, this will do. Any change to the long-term issues that we need to be watching?
No.
Okay.
Not for the moment. Cool. No, these events take time to evolve.
Yeah, and every now and then something changes, but like Ukraine suddenly popped up months ago in February. It was bubbling along for a while. And these are available on the website under the NewsWatch page as well. Important items that could impact us, not in the short term, but longer. And then there's even longer term items to be just to watch out for. And Italy's been dragging on for years now. Okay, so, right, that's okay. So I just pop that over there. The next one we've got is this. Okay, so I'm ready, Eusebio. Let me just clean up the background of, I don't want to go too far. Okay, let's do this. All yours now.
Okay, can you widen a little bit the calendar, Chris? Now to the downside.
Lengthen. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that way. So on Sunday, we will have to monitor Lowe Speaks, because I think he's testifying.
Yep. Yes. Yep.
So monitor. Then on Monday, the Euro and 3-month supply all-time frames.
Yep.
The CAD current account all-time frames.
Yep.
Lagarde speaking, she's testifying, so to monitor.
Yep.
Then we have nothing else, so for Monday.
Okay.
On Tuesday, I will monitor the Euro-German preliminary CPI month-over-month.
Okay.
Then we have the Swiss GDP quarter-over-quarter all-time frames.
Yep.
Monitor the Euro-Italian 10-year bond auction.
Yep. Hey, Alex.
Then we have the CAD GDP month-over-month all-time frames.
Yep.
Then we have to monitor for the pound Bailey Speaks. He is also testifying.
Yep.
And we can ignore all the other many speaks we have along the week. And then I will monitor for China, the manufacturing PMI and the non-manufacturing PMI.
Okay. So on the day of origin, I'll just leave it here and scroll down later. Yep.
On Wednesday, we will have, let's see, I will monitor the Swiss Tough Economic Barometer.
Yep.
The Swiss Credit Suisse economic expectations.
Yep.
I will monitor the Euro CPI flash estimate year over year and core CPI flash estimate year over year.
Just monitors.
Monitor, yeah, because they are the year over year.
Oh, right. Okay. Missed that. Yep.
Then monitor the Euro-German 10-bond year auction.
Yep.
Then we have the US dollar ADP non-farm employment change under H4.
Yep.
US dollar preliminary GDP quarter-over-quarter all-time frames.
Yep.
US dollar preliminary GDP price index quarter-over-quarter all-time frames.
Yep.
Then we have the US dollar Chicago PMI under H4.
Yep.
Crude oil inventories to monitor. The US dollar beige book, to monitor. And then if you want to scroll down the calendar.
Right. So beige book's up here.
Yeah, beige book. And then we have the Chinese Caixin manufacturing PMI to monitor and the yen 10-year bond auction to monitor.
Okay, done.
On Thursday, we will have the pound nationwide HPI month-over-month under H4.
Scroll later. Pound HPI under. Where is it? Oh, this one. Under.
Yeah, under H4.
Okay.
Then we have the Swiss CPI month-over-month all-time frames.
Yep.
Monitor the Euro, Spanish, and French 10-year bond auction, as well as the GBP 10-year bond auction. No, lower. You have already marked them. So the three monitors, yeah.
It's the colors. Yeah, it went a bit crazy on me here. Sure.
Ah.
Okay. The 30-year bond. Yep.
I will still monitor. Then we have the US dollar core PCE price index month-over-month all-time frames.
All-time frames. Yep.
Yeah. Then monitor the unemployment claims.
Yep.
And can you scroll down the calendar?
Sure.
Where are we?
Core PCE is up here.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Then we will have, let's see, we can monitor the US dollar ISM manufacturing PMI, but simply monitor. Yeah. Monitor the US dollar natural gas storage. And that's it for Thursday.
Okay, scrolling down. Friday.
Yeah, Micha, monitor the German preliminary CPI, indeed. And on Friday, we will have the CAD employment change and unemployment rate under H4.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's not a so important one, so under H4. And then we have the big one, so the average hourly earnings, non-farm employment change and unemployment rate, so all-time high impact.
Okay, and you're not doing a live session for that this
No,
week?
no.
Yep.
We will make on another day. We will make on another day with the CPI on the US dollar.
Okay, and I guess it's kind of good timing because of the reason that you can't make it for making the global outlook for next week as well, because you'll be traveling. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yep. So nothing from us, but there'll be another live.
And so probably I will not be there for the scrolling party, Chris.
Sure. Okay. That's fine. And sorry, Misha said Tuesday. What was it? Tuesday. Let's try Tuesday. The German prelim. Yep, we've already done that up here. Yep.
Pay attention, Misha.
Oh dear. So the blame game has started already. Okay.
So, leg.
Okay. Yes, I want to save it. And cool. So that's the news. And top 10 pairs. I can find them. Here we go. So the top 10 pairs for the week are these. Different format. I'm still changing them around to suit the modified website. But here are the top 10 pairs for last week. The top range is slightly smaller than it was last week. It was 1,800 and something. So things are beginning to cool off a wee bit. I've selected down to the Euro Aussie.
You can ignore the Euro Aussie. You can go down to the Euro Pound.
Yeah, I thought so. I just didn't want to change.
Yeah.
Everything. Maybe if I do this.
No, but you can keep it too. No, you can keep it. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Because you see for the Euro Pound, we have 903, Euro Aussie 899, so just a very small difference. So you can keep the Euro Aussie. Yeah.
Good. Okay, it saves time. And, okay, so the way that we use these is There's the slider. Okay, these are the best pairs that have moved over the last 4 weeks as per MATAF, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute to select them. And they're sorted by dollar range, so not how many pips, but by their dollars. So this one moved more pips, the US yen moved 200 pips versus the pound dollar, 180 pips. But the pound dollar is worth more per pip. So the dollar range was larger than the US yen. So if you're trading, you want to go for the money side of things, not the number of pips. And that's why we sort them by dollars. We limit them. We sort of say, if you're going to trade this, then trade the top pairs, because those are the ones that are going to make you the most money in the shortest amount of time. But sometimes they jump around a lot, like the pound during Brexit was awful. 40 pip spikes just for no reason, because some fossil-haired guy decided that he wanted to do it. Yeah, so it was really hard to trade. So we said, okay, then try these ones down here. They're less stressful, not as profitable, but you can still make reasonable money out of them without dropping down into the things that are just crawling around underneath, making very little money. Poor performers, very little volatility. So you want to kind of keep away from these ones generally. Okay, so that's that. And what we're going to do now is match up the top 10 pairs with the news over here to come up with suggestions to monitor on a daily basis, because the news comes out on a daily basis. So what we do, and sorry, I said I was going to show you, and I'll do it very quickly here now. Call up MATAF. Where's MATAF? I've lost MATAF. Nope, found him. Okay, we go to this web page. So if we disappear here, you can do it yourselves. So let me put this in so that people watching the video can actually type it out. Okay, so here's the volatility page under MATAF. And what I've done is I've selected only the top 28 pairs down here. You'll see it in a list, and excluded things like euros, all sorts of strange exotics, indices, metals. You get all sorts of stuff in the list here if you're not watching out. So I've only limited it to 28 pairs, and I've told it to calculate over the last 4 weeks to find the average movement per day for that 4 weeks. And it comes up with this list down here. So there's the complete list if you're going to build it yourself. It's a bit slow sometimes. Here's the complete list. And if you, it's alphabetical at the moment, but you can come over here and you can sort it by dollar. And here's the best moving by dollar pairs, which is just what I put up on our website. So you can figure this out for yourself. And there's a few charts over here which gives you an idea on volatility through the day, through the week, and over the past years. So this was COVID. Around this area was Brexit, and Brexit was back here. And now you can see that we're beginning to become a bit more volatile over these days here in this area. It just gives you some idea on what's going on. Okay, so if you've got some questions, let me know, but it's pretty straightforward to do that. So I get the top 10 pairs list from that, and from that we then use Eusebio's information, and between 5 p.m. the previous day and 5 p.m. today, we go for anything that's got news on it except for monitor, and register that. So on Monday we've got the euro as a currency.
The euro.
And
euro,
CAD.
okay. And the CAD, so CAD.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will have pound CAD, euro, US dollar, pound CAD, euro, US dollar.
Okay.
Then euro, yen,
hang on.
pound, US dollar. Okay, let's try this again.
sorry, what was the next one?
So euro, yen, pound, US dollar.
Okay.
Pound, US dollar, yeah. And then US dollar, yen, pound, yen.
Do I have one of those? No. So US yen.
US yen, pound, yen.
Okay. And the way these ones work is the first two, if you're trading on, say, Monday, you just pick, monitor these four particularly, and if these aren't working to suit yourself, then you drop down to the second level down here. And if none of those are working, then you've got the top 10 list or you've got the less stressful list to select from. So that's how we're using this. So after 5 p.m. on Monday, what we have is nothing on Monday, and on Tuesday we've got the Swiss.
The Swiss, so here and here, yeah.
The CAD.
The CAD here, okay.
And that's it. Nothing else.
So pound CAD, pound Swiss. Pound CAD, pound Swiss.
Okay.
There was an extra E Swiss before, yeah.
Well, it was in memory of them leaving the European Union.
Then US Swiss, pound US dollar. US Swiss, pound US dollar.
It's quite exotic, this one. Okay. Let me try this one.
Just change the yen into the Swiss. So we have the pound
Right.
US dollar and we need the
Like
US dollar Swiss. Yeah.
Okay. And on Tuesday, leftovers on Tuesday, we've got...
No. We need...
sorry, still on Tuesday. Yep.
So
yeah,
UJGJ. So US dollar, yen, and pound yen like Monday. Last block.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay. So leftovers from Tuesday, we have after 5 p.m. on Tuesday, there's nothing. And on Wednesday, we have US dollar.
US dollar, so here, and here, yeah.
And that's it.
Okay. So pound US dollar, pound yen. Pound US dollar, yen. Pound US dollar, yen.
Yep.
US dollar, yen, yeah. Then euro US dollar Swiss. So EU, UF. Euro US dollar Swiss.
Okay.
And then pound yen, pound CAD.
Oh, this one.
Pound yen, pound CAD.
I'm going as fast as I can. And let's put a P in there. Okay. Right. Leftovers from Wednesday, nothing. And on Thursday itself, we've got the pound.
The pound, so pound, and pound, yeah.
The Swiss.
The Swiss, so Swiss, okay.
The US dollar.
US dollar, okay.
And that's it.
Okay. So, a lot of choices. So, pound US dollar, pound Swiss, US dollar Swiss. Pound US dollar, pound Swiss, US dollar Swiss.
Okay.
Yeah. Then US dollar yen, pound yen. US dollar yen, pound yen.
Yep.
And then pound card, euro US dollar, pound card, euro US dollar.
Dun, dun, dun. That one. Like so?
Yeah, pound card, euro US dollar. Yeah.
Okay. Leftovers from Thursday is, hang on, scrolling down. Nothing left over on Thursday, nothing after 5 p.m. And on Friday, we've got the CAD.
The CAD, yeah.
And a huge one for the US dollar.
The US dollar, yeah. US dollar, US dollar, US dollar. Okay. So, pound US dollar yen. Pound US dollar yen.
It's already here. It's all right. Yep.
Then euro US dollar, euro Swiss. Sorry, euro US dollar Swiss.
Okay.
EUF.
Okay.
And then pound card, pound yen.
Okay, and save. Right, so it's all done. Yeah, that's it. So like I said, when you're trading on a particular day, go for the top two lines to choose your pairs from, just so that you don't blow your brains out trying to monitor so many pairs. If these ones aren't working, then these are the second choices. And if none of those are working, then you've got, you can go back up and select anything from the top 10, or if some of those are a bit jumpy, like for instance, the pound was, anything with a pound in it was awful. These ones here had better selection, easier to trade, but not quite as much money, but still you're not losing as much if they're jumping around. So you've got quite a bit of range and flexibility here. So I hope that helps. And let's save this. Save this.